Hey, good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, time is around 3:15 here in Dhaka AM, and just finished the Sahur. Many people wonder, like, hey, what is it doing during Sahur time, doing reviews? Sometimes we have the time zone, difference, and then other thing is I try to take early breakfast so I can do the work because I don't want to do the reviews after, before having Sahur, so it will have a rush. So anyway, so I have quite a few videos today going to be uploaded, and they're going to be four, if I have the energy. So there's going to be fragrance review, comparison video, one list, and then this watch reviews coming up as well. So yeah, a lot of things in hand. So let's start without wasting further time. So the first episode, I'm going to do a Penhaligon's fragrance, which I thought I did long time back. It's a sample that I have for about 6-7 months, I guess, and I thought, let's do a review because content creating is important. Even this is a sample review. So the fragrance sample that I have, I'm sorry I cannot show you the full presentation, but this is called Penhaligon Sports Club. Okay, so this beautiful looking, it is like a nice vintage car, back in the days. Inside there's a sample. Bottle is very beautiful. I'll put a picture of the bottle. And Penhaligons are not cheap. Okay, Penhaligons, I think I reviewed a few fragrances. I own few, but I don't really collect them a lot. Okay, the reason being, most of the fragrance, there's one common problem like Jo Malone and Aqua di Parma, their fragrance do not last. Okay, big no-no, especially if you are paying $100, $150, $200 upwards, $300. If the fragrances do not last, I don't like to purchase. But there are certain line they have, which are the Middle Eastern inspired lines like Halfeti or Legacy of Petra, those lines. So Babylon, those fragrances last a long time and they're very, very expensive. This one I think is in $150 range, and it's very beautiful. Like I did from this line. Perhaps another fragrance transparent bottle was Lily of the Valley. Check out that review, beautiful perfume. So this is a good fragrance for spring, summer sort of, and basically I have it on the paper. Since I can show you the bottle, so I'm just showing you the sample. So official notes breakdown are pine, pink pepper, according to Fragrantica, cypress, eucalyptus, ambroxan, patchouli, and musk. So when you see the juice color, I can show you the juice color. It's green in nature. You can see the juice. It's green. Okay, the sample. So the green juice color sometimes denote mint, green, fresh, herbal notes. This is a very green, herbal, won't say medicinal that much, but sweet, spicy, green scent. This fragrance is very nice, quite nice. I quite like it. It gives that feel of masculinity. It gives that feel of maturity, sometimes out in the nature. So let's say you are wandering about in the countryside, not countryside, let's say somewhere in Canada, like when it's spring, autumn, mild, cool breeze, and you just take a walk in the park or near the mountains or the jungle. So you're going trekking, this is the fragrance you'd love to smell. If you're not a very big fan of fragrance like polo green, greenish tweed, fragrance like that, this is not going to be a major issue. Reason being, even though this is green, there's a little bit modern sweetness in it, and I like the sweetness. I don't know what's causing it. They have the eucalyptus, cypress, these are all green notes, but this is not a very complex fragrance, to be honest. This is a very simple designer-ish fragrance. I have smelled this DNA before. I was trying to remember what fragrance reminds me of this one. What was the fragrance? There was a fragrance that is like eucalyptus, green, fresh. Think of Uncrenoir Sport, a little bit like that. Some of the Karl Lagerfeld fragrances, But there was a fragrance I remember. Oh yeah, I just remember Lacoste Original, okay, or Lacoste for Men. I think that's the name. The white bottle with the green side. Yeah, this is reminding me of that one. Like the old first vintage batch. Okay, so if you like a little bit masculine scent, a little bit mature scent, this is going to work fine for you. Longevity, again, I was mentioning that performance issue. This one has that. I got like 3.5 hours overall longevity on a good day. Projection wise, the first 25 minutes. Okay, after that, this fragrance kind of sits very close to the skin. At that point, I'm thinking, like, what's the purpose of making such an expensive perfume when the performance is not like up to the mark? Not everything has to be smooth. This is good fragrance. Like some people will enjoy. Some people like it casual, day out, just with a shirt on. Think of Pierce Brosnan driving like an old vintage car like this. Somewhere in Monaco, I don't know where, like somewhere in the hilly areas, there's roads, not much traffic, wearing his Ray-Ban sunglasses, blue shirt, Pierce Brosnan is an iconic James Bond, so I think he's the best James Bond because he was from my era. Some people do like the next ones, okay, but this perfume is very manly. I like that it's handsome, clean, fresh. Maybe you get a hint of cedar. I think they mentioned ambrox and patchouli and musk, but I do pick up that cedar note. So green, fresh, spicy, maybe hint of citrus or somewhere. And there's a sweetness coming. I don't know if it's oh yeah. Sometimes when you do a lot of reviews, sometimes you can just give examples. Okay, if you know this fragrance, Body Kuros has a lot of eucalyptus. This is also sweet, medicinal sweet. Yeah, if you like that, you would like this. But if you really ask me to pick out, go for that YSL any day, even though it's discontinued. That is a performer, but that's very sweet, and that is also musky. But this is the green, fresh, sweet, peppery. That's simple fragrance. Is it something very unique? I would not say so. I have smelled this DNA from Calvin Klein fragrance. I just cannot remember at this point the names, but Karl Lagerfeld, this even cheaper houses make this kind of DNA. So this is a designer fragrance for sure. Overall, the price point, if I consider, if you can score this, let's say ideally, if this was $30-40, this would be a good fragrance, okay, like to purchase, because you can literally get that kind of feel from other fragrances as well. But if you're a fan of Penhaligon's, you can try it, but this is way overpriced for what it is. Okay, simple as that. I like the scent. I don't like the price point. I don't think it justifies, but it's a good casual day fragrance. Even there's a fragrance called, I think, not Lacoste. I've seen when what was that fragrance? Like something inspired like by the tennis court. Okay, not Lacoste Essential, but there was something sweet. Maybe Sikh Eternity, something one of the Sikh Eternity. It also has this feel. So that's what I'm saying. Like this designer-ish fragrance, well done, but synthetic. Like nothing very natural or $150 worthy. Overall, this fragrance I give for the smell, bottle design, the juice color, I give it like 6 out of 10. Okay, that's me being generous. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do a second video where I'm going to compare two fragrances. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.